Hello friends, welcome to Thursday Night Live here in my craft room. I am just waiting for everyone to pop on here and figured I would say hello right off the bat. Today we're working with some paper person product, so I'm very excited to get some stories told with this kit. We're just waiting, still waiting to see. Oh, there we go. I think we are live. Hello everybody. Hello and happy Thursday. Yay, hey Michelle. Hi guys, I am excited to be here with you right now. It is Thursday night. It feels like a Friday night because we don't have school tomorrow, but we're still treating tonight like a school night, but it feels a little bit like a weekend for me right now. Hey guys, hey Janine and Marcy, yay. I'm glad you guys are here. So today I'm gonna be working with my Paper Person Make a Splash kit and telling a summer story. Depending on how long this one takes me, I may crank out two today in the 30-minute slot of time, just because I can. And also because everything feels time-wise like it's been like expedited, which we'll get into that here in a little bit. Hey Yessie, hey Avital. I feel like it's been so long since I've seen you on here. It's great to see you. Christine, hi. All right, I am gonna get you flipped over so we can just get straight to work. So let's go ahead, let's get this going and dive right in. And of course I just froze. Can we like not? Okay. There we go. Sorry you guys, I just like turned my phone off there for a second and it froze. Okay, so we're back. There we go. Yay. All right, so I feel like we're still not quite angled right. Let me get this thing going and I can fix you. Okay, that's somewhat better. All right, so here's what we got today. Today we're doing a layout that I am calling Chase the Sun, and that's because this card says Chase the Sun, so that became my title. And what I wanted to do was tell a story about the kids being outside and just being like carefree, because that's kind of just, that's how they are when they're outside. This was a photo that I took when we went on a hike recently. I printed it off as a 9x12. So this is going to be the foundation of my entire page, and I'm going to build right on top of it. In addition to this, I've pulled out 4 of the journaling cards from the collection here. So I've got Chase the Sun, I've got this watermelon looking one, I have the one that says July 2021, and I have this strawberry pattern. So those 4 cards I'm going to use. I've also got a title that I'm going to use as a title or a subtitle, or who knows. It says Carefree. That just made me think of the story too. An arrow sticky sticker, and this like apple that says all things happy and fun. So those are the supplies. I printed my journaling on a piece of vellum because I actually wanted to use the strawberry card as my journaling card, but I didn't want to cover up the pattern. So instead of covering it up, I printed on vellum, and then we're just going to layer it on top. And the vellum is opaque enough that you can see the journaling. It's not like super easy to see it. I'll hold it up, you can kind of see, but it's easy enough that I'm okay with that. So that's what we're gonna do here. Okay, so let me get us started. Let's put together this journaling card first. Actually, let's put together the middle card first so that we can judge how big it needs to be. So my idea is to have these cards going down the side of the photo, and then this one is currently 4 inches. So I'm thinking this one I'm going to make a 3 by, maybe 3 by 3. Let's start with a 3 by 3.5. Yeah. While I'm doing this, tell me about your day today. How's everybody's day going? It is so hot here. Like, I'm in my basement and I'm sweating, and normally I'm wearing a sweatshirt because it's so cold down here. But it is like I'm roasting. Our house is so hot. How is it by you guys? Is it also like massive heat wave right now? Because it's kind of nuts, right? All right, so this one I'm going to take and turn into an embellishment. And I'm pretty sure I need to cut it, or I need to punch it at 2.5 inches. I just feel like it needs to be a little bit thinner so I can get it more centered. Let's see if that's better. Hot for you guys too, huh? Georgia, oh, I can't even imagine how hot it must be in Georgia right now. Oh, goodness. Okay, so I'm gonna get this centered. We're gonna punch it. And then this is going to serve as an embellishment, and it's gonna cover up the July. Because this wasn't even done, like, it was not from July. So that's what we're gonna do here. So I'm gonna tape this down. 94 in LA. Oh, I feel like today it was, I don't even know, probably close to 90. And we have one of those, we have a Nest for our thermostat, and we set it so that it's, I think you get like a rebate back if you do their eco program or something. And so on really hot days when everybody has their air conditioning going like crazy, they'll do what they call like rush hour, and make your house hotter. So like today our house was set to be at 78 degrees is the eco mode for today. 78 degrees, which is just kind of very hot. A little too hot for my taste. But you can't change it, otherwise you get unenrolled from the program and then you don't get the discounts. Okay, so I think I'm gonna cut this down a little bit more. Yeah, 90. Yeah, oh, it was ridiculous. It was so hot today. All right, so I'm gonna cut this down instead to a 3x3 so that it's a square, because I just kind of like that better if it's a square. This feels like not centered to me. I wonder if I can pull it up without, probably not, ruining the card. Because when you tape down on paper person stuff, it removes the color. So we still have some stuff poking out. I'll need to see. I wonder if I can, you know what I'm gonna do is I am going to back this on a different color paper. What do I want to do here? Maybe like green. Let me see if I've got some green in my stash. That is that color. Like that might be okay. I just don't like the fact that it doesn't cover up the whole thing. But I don't have a punch that will work. So we'll do this. Flex days in California. Yeah, they're the worst. Like, you know, it's so hot. All I want to do is not make my house ridiculous. Okay, we're just going to use that and it'll be fine. It's not a perfect match. That's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. All right, so we're going to stick this down on here and then we're going to cut a border around it. And that will cover it up. Okay, so just go like that and we'll do this. Oh, did anybody have anything fun happen today? Think if we've had anything fun. Oh, I can give you guys a house update. So as you guys know, we closed on our house on Tuesday this week. And as you may also know, absolutely nothing has gone according to plan in terms of the house selling, house buying. Like it all worked out and the plan came through in the end. But getting there, absolutely nothing was what we thought it was going to be. So when it came to our house this time, so we closed, and the people who are there right now have a 30-day occupancy. So we asked our realtor to reach out and find out, like, are they going to use all the 30 days? Or when do they think they're going to get out so that we can move in? Because now we're just waiting for them to go. And we assumed like, yeah, this is not, you know, nothing has gone according to plan, so we're just gonna plan on 30 days. Like, it's gonna be 30 days because, you know, why would anything go in our favor? Then we heard back from them that they're planning to be out by or before Labor Day, which is in a week and a half, which is very exciting, but also means that we have to like expedite our plans of the whole moving thing. So I started packing today, which is exciting. I mean, we packed before because we packed a lot of stuff already because we needed to declutter our house when we were getting ready to sell it. Also thinking, you know, everything that we packed was going to be in boxes for like maybe a maximum of a month and a half. And now it's been almost 4 months. Or whatever. I think it's been 3.5 months. It's crazy. So, we have some stuff packed, but I started packing more today, which feels really good, you know? Crazy. You see what you guys did. You had to get a flu vaccine today. Yuck. I need to figure out like when to go get one. A flu vaccine. Because I'm going to do that this year. I'm going to get one. Funny thing is, and I guess it's funny, but not funny. I actually have never gotten the flu vaccine before. Not because like I'm against it or anything, just, I don't know, I never felt like it was necessary to get it. And now this year, I'm like, everything has changed. I'm getting the flu vaccine. I'm getting all the vaccines. But yeah, honestly, that and with Izzy being in public school, there's such a higher likelihood of getting the flu. Okay, I am debating whether or not to round corners or keep edges straight. What do you guys think? Should I keep the edges straight like that, or should I round all the corners? Because I could round them. And then also this is going to go right here. So that'll be my title. We stick this little guy down over here. So he's like the arrow's like pointing to the kids. Worked on your memory planner. So fun. I envy those of you who can do memory planning. I printed stuff off last year to give it a try, and then I just never even did it. But I really like the concept. It's kind of like Project Life, but on a smaller, like, just in a different configuration. It's kind of cool. Oh no, you don't have air conditioning. Oh no. Oh, I hope you guys aren't like dying over there of heat. That is so crazy. Oh man. 3 days before you had to go back to work. Yeah, no. Maybe just the external corners. Oh, that's a good idea. Like these ones and these ones so that it looks kind of like, okay, let's do that. And then if we don't like it, then we can just round them all. That's actually a good idea. So let's do that. All right. Because it gives it like a finished look, right? When it has those corners rounded. Okay. So we'll do that. And then we're going to do this. And then I'm going to also do the vellum. I don't know how this is going to cut. So let me try this. I feel like somebody told me this trick. And I don't know because I haven't even tried the vellum to know if it'll fail. But let's put this in here with a piece of regular paper at the same time and do them both. Oh, that worked nice. Okay. It probably maybe would have worked nice on its own too, but just in case it wouldn't, I'm doing that again because that worked out great. Okay, so there is, and now I can staple this. Here, actually, let me put the title on, then we'll staple it. And we can decide. These darn little pieces, there we go. Nope. Okay. So we'll put our title here. It says Carefree. Okay. Nice and centered-ish. There we go. Okay, and then I can staple it. Since it's vellum, I like to staple it. Zoe, hey! I'm so glad you're here. Okay. I think that is pretty good. I like that. It feels like closed. It feels completed, but without, you know, because I think you're right that if I would have rounded them all, then it would have felt like 3 separate entities, and instead it feels like one. I like it. See, this is why, this is one of the many, many benefits of crafting live is I have other crafty people to ask opinions of, because if I ask my husband, he'll be like, I don't know. Like, he'll be like, it looks great no matter what you do. Okay, so now let's get this on here evenly. The next fun stuff. Okay, got that, we got that, we got that, and we got that. I think that will be good. This is not quite centered, but that's okay. We'll fix that later. So I am, do I want to pop you up on foam is the next question. I think I do. Let's do it. I've been in a foam mode lately. A feeling of using foam. Okay, let's do it. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, these trays are so, I love them. I use them for, I get mine from Target, for those of you who have a Target. Target bathroom aisle, and they cost $1 each. I use these for my embellishments, which you see all the time, but I also use it for my like stamp chamois. I just keep it on there so it doesn't mess up my surface. And I guess that's kind of it. Sometimes if I am like, what do I want to say, like fussy cutting something out or backing a cut file, those types of things, if I'm doing that, I will bring the trays over for like a catch place for scraps so they don't end up all over the floor. Yes. Okay, you ordered them all from Roundy. That's so funny. Yes. They're so great. And if any of you, so like prior to everything going back to being bad again and we could go out and shop, if you were at Target at the back to school time, I don't know if it's still all there. I haven't been there in a couple weeks. But they had so many awesome like organizational trays and stuff in the dollar aisle. So many, some that I've seen like crafting companies make, and here they were making them. They had, like, for those of you who are Heba followers, you know how she uses the plastic drawer trays. They had some of those in their dollar aisle. It was like, it was amazing. It made me wish that I already had my new craft room, because I could have figured out what I needed and gotten it. Instead, I'll have to wait till maybe next year. But so many awesome things. Like, stick it upside facing down, not helpful. That's funny. Yes. Okie dokie. So next week, you guys, I am still planning to do my regular lives. I'm going to be like mass packing. So the lives are going to be my packing break to get something done at my craft table before I have to pack this up. This is the last thing that I'm packing. Like, it's like essentials. So like, you know, 2 weeks of clothes, meal prep some food, and pack crafting stuff last. Because I don't know what I would do without it. So I'm going to come on here Monday through Thursday again and do that stuff. I've also been mass producing my Project Life album. So today, right before I started this live, I finished week number 43 or 44. No, what week did I just finish? What was that? It was week 48. Week 48. So I have 49, 50, 51, and 52 left to go. And then they're all filmed, and then all I have to do is, you know, all the video stuff. But they'll all be done, and it's, you know, I'm so excited about it. Okay, so here we go. Now let's figure out placement once again, and then we're gonna stick it down, and then this one will be done. Oh, I should have date stamped this somewhere. Whoops. I could, maybe I'll just date stamp it on the dirt so that it's there, but not like too conspicuous. Okay, I think that will be good. Yeah. Finding, oh, filling the cart up with stuff for you. Ah, yes. Yes, that would have been me too. Like if I had my room, oh my God, I would have like bought everything. I'm like, well, I need this. You need a set of markers and I need everything else. Hiring? No, so we're not. I've actually, in my entire life, which includes all of the childhood moves, because as a kid we lived in 4 houses. 4? 3 houses as a child, but then my parents have also moved, you know, another 2 or 3 times since then. And I've moved all kinds of places, different houses, different apartments, and never once have we ever hired movers, which sounds dreamy. Like I wish we could, and at the same time we have so many people who help us and who we help when it's, you know, their turn to move. And then also we're not moving very far, and we never have. Like we've always just moved around inside of the same town, that we just decided not to spend the money and to just do it ourselves. But it does make it a lot of work to do it, a lot of work. But I'm sure you can imagine that, like when we move, usually when people come to our house, like let's say we move in on Labor Day, and you know, we get my parents and siblings and all that to come help us. When we move, when they come to our house, everything is boxed. Like I've already got everything in a box, and then I do the thing where you label it with the room and what's inside. So then when they bring it to the new house, it just goes straight into the room where it's going to go, and then gets unpacked and put away within like, you know, the first week or so. So it's nuts. It's completely nuts. And I probably don't recommend it, but that's what we're doing. So, you know, it's packing it. And my dad's family owns a coffee business, and his portion of it is distribution. So he hires truck drivers that deliver product to people, and salespeople, you know, so all different kinds of people. So we have these enormous trucks at our you know, disposal is what I'm trying to say. So I'm just going to go get one of those trucks like midweek next week, bring it home and park it in my parking lot and just fill it up throughout the week, which, you know, I know that that's kind of ludicrous, but oh well. It'll work. What is today? The 25th? 26th. August 26th, 2021. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to stamp this one, and that one is done. And let me see what the next one looks like, and I might do that one too. Okay, so let me move this to the side. Oh, I'll read it to you too. So Carefree. All right, so I said I love this photo of, I love this photo. The two of you running through the fields and into the forest during our walk in the park. I love how much you both enjoy being in nature. I love that this summer has been full of outside adventures. I love the bounce in your steps and the joy on your faces. I love your willingness to do all the things and your excitement over spending time like this together. I love watching you marvel at the world around you. I love the sunlight shining in your golden head of hair and the sun-kissed tones of your skin, showing the world just how much you love being in the great outdoors. So, just a carefree in the sun. Okay, let's see what I got next. This one's just stickers, right? Because if it is, this could be an easy one, maybe. What are you supposed to look like? That. Yeah, we can do this one really quick. So this is just sticking a bunch of stickers down. So, I'm going to move this to the side. And move that to the side. Okay. So let's grab this all out and let's go for it. So this one is another paper person. Another one where I printed on vellum to go on this lemon paper because I love the lemon paper. And then we're going to have photo in the green. I really like the greens and the yellows in this kit. I thought that was just so pretty. Okay, and then we've got this one, which we're gonna put there. This one and this one. Oh yeah, this is just stickers. Yeah, we can totally do this. Okay. I purposefully left this section blank so I could stick the stickers down in the corners. So that way the text could still be read. All right, so we're going to staple this on. And then we'll stick the stickers down. Yeah, this is going to be like 5 seconds. Oh, see, good thing I didn't make an entire live just dedicated to this because it would have been over and done with in like 2 minutes. Let's see what you guys are... Yeah, it is so much work to move. Oh, I'm not looking forward to it. I am looking forward to it, but I'm not looking forward to it. Lifting and loading, yeah, yep. And we have this like furniture in our basement that is the heaviest furniture ever. And I've had it since I was in college, and my husband keeps telling me that we're getting rid of it because it's too heavy. And I'm like, we're never getting rid of it, ever. Because it's the furniture that has lasted. It was my mom's when she was in college. And it's still like brand new, basically. I'm like, yeah, we're never getting rid of this heavy furniture ever. In fact, it's going to be handed down to Isabella, and she's going to take it to college. And then for a couple of years, we're going to have to like move it from all of her different places. Or if she doesn't go to college, then her apartment, whatever. And then, you know, when she gets married, they can handle it and we'll be done with it. But it's not going away because I love it. So we do have that we have to get out of this basement, and it's all the way in the basement. So it'll be fun. That, and we're going to move our playset. Oops. Because, Aaron and I restored a playset a couple summers ago, and it's amazing. I'm so proud of us, the work that we did on it. It turned out like fantastic. So we told the people, like, you can't have our playset. We're taking that. Like, it's ours. And also, you know, it's our kids' favorite thing. So, yeah. So, yeah, okay, so paper person. Let's talk about paper person for a second. So I actually, as of, this is the last kit of paper person that I'm going to be getting in the subscription. I canceled my subscription because while there are some that I really like I really liked this one, and I really liked the mornings one. The rest of them weren't really my favorite, or I just found them much harder to use. And I think a big part of that is because a lot of the themes are repeated from other kits that I had recently used. So like, for example, mornings came out less than 6 months after Allie did her mornings kit. And then also Feed Your Craft did a AM PM, which had a lot of mornings themed product. So I just felt like I just felt overloaded with the same stuff over and over and over again. And the other thing that Paper Person does that I have learned that maybe isn't my style is they do a lot of like icon type of stamps. And I would say the same thing for Feed Your Craft, which is why I let go of Feed Your Craft. So what I mean by that is like a stamp set where it's got like a crock pot and a mixer and a rolling pin and a pie, you know, and all these different little icons that I was finding I might use that one time and then never again. So, whereas like alphabets, numbers, titles, those types of things I use over and over and over again, or shapes, like big old shapes. So yeah, I just felt like I wasn't loving it. So when I was thinking about, and the other problem I have is that there are so many stories that can be pulled from stuff I already have or I already do. So like, for example, Allie Edwards, right? One story kit typically turns into a minimum of 9 to 10 stories a month. And then if I do a second story kit, which is one of the things I want to do is to start working again with the older ones, then that's another 9 to 10. And then if I've also got stories by the month, then that is, you know, 5 to 6. And then with Paper Person, it was like 5 to 6. And then Feed Your Craft, it was like 5 to 6. So it was just like a lot. And I found myself not completing everything I wanted to complete. So I let go of Paper Person. Hey, boys, cut it out. Over there hissing at each other. They love each other, they do. So I canceled Paper Person after this one, but I will be purchasing her Halloween products most likely, and I also will most likely, but we'll see, because you guys haven't seen all of the stuff that's coming out for Allie Edwards December Daily, but there is a lot. So I have to decide if I'm going to need anything else other than just Allie Edwards stuff, or if I want to use some Paper Person again. Although I usually like Kelly's designs for the December stuff, so I think I might. But yeah, so that's my spiel on Paper Person. And the question of filling it with a different kit right now, I would say no, that I'm not. I think what I'm going to do next is finish up my older story kits. That's going to be like a primary focus of getting all of those used. Once I have those done, so all I have now is the new kits coming in, at that point I may look into another product line. Like maybe it'll be the Mini Bookmakers Club, maybe it'll be, I don't know, something different. Just something different, right? Maybe it'll be Studio Calico. I don't know. We'll see when we cross that threshold, what it looks like on the other side. This one though is now done. So simple. Very, very simple. I did not date stamp this one either, so let's do that real quick. I'm getting better at date stamping, you guys. I'm very proud that almost every spread I've done in the last couple months, I have remembered to date stamp it. Let's put you like right here. Yeah, cool. So we can read this one really quick, and then that'll be tonight. That'll be our live tonight. So for this one, I said, and this is going into Isabella's story album. So, you are such a summer girl, running barefoot in the backyard, living in a bathing suit as much as possible, letting the wind run through your always tangled hair. You love all the outside picnics at the parks, the walks in the woods, the splashes into the lake or the pool. At home, you spend your time swinging on the playset or digging up worms in the garden or saving all the bugs and making them new homes. You've practiced riding your bike and love a bubble blowing session. You run wild through the sprinklers, climb the trees, pick the flowers. You are always ready for an outside adventure and help encourage the rest of us to go outside too. I love how much you love being out there, and I love how it keeps you so curious about the world. You remind us time and time again that the great outdoors are full of magic and wonder. All right, there we go, you guys. So we've got two really fun summary layouts. And I'm proud of us. We did 2.5 an hour. That's really awesome, you guys. Let me see. Oh, yeah, see, for design teams right now, I am on the DD team. Oh, I can tell you a little bit about that. So first of all, my design teams that I'm currently on are Allie Edwards and Colorcast Design, and that's it. The only other one that I was on that I stepped down from was Feed Your Craft, and the only reason I stepped down from Feed Your Craft, well, two reasons. One is that I just didn't have enough time. I just felt like I had product overwhelm. So I needed to let go of one team. And then the other reason is similar, that she primarily focuses on stamp sets. So every month we would get, like 4, 5, 6 stamp sets. And I like to use the paper products a lot more than the stamps. It doesn't mean that I don't like stamping. I definitely like it, but not enough to curate that many stamps every single month. So I felt like that was one that I could let go of. And then when there are collections like the reading or the book one that just came out, totally bought everything. like I bought it because I love it. But then there are other kits that I don't love as much, and so then I don't have those, and I won't have to use those, if that makes sense. So that's why I let that one go. The December daily design team is so you have the Allie Edwards full year design team and the Allie Edwards December daily design team. So December daily, that team goes from, I believe, July or August through December or January. So it's like a 6-month term, and those people are like, their requirements are 100% December daily content for all of those 6 months. So they have like certain things that they'll have to share, and like a number of times that they'll have to share their December stuff and all of that. So it's like a really big focus on December daily. The regular creative team does all the other stuff. So we have the story kits and the stories by the month and the digital stories by the month. Those are like our main 3 every month. And then we are invited to do any of the other projects that we want. So if that's Week in the Life, great. If you don't want to do Week in the Life, you don't have to. Day in the Life, same thing. One Little Word, same thing. December daily, same thing. Although most people on the team do December daily. So because we are invited to still do the project, we are also still invited to create some of the content. So you will see, from my understanding, you will see some of the regular team people doing the product play. You'll see like Laura and Pam are doing the prep party for December daily. And we're still encouraged to share our stuff, and so you'll still see it. So the differentiation is just that one is 6 months and only December products, and the other one is 12 months and kind of all of it, if that makes sense. The main kits, the monthly subscription kits, but then also any of the other projects that we want to do. So that's that. So the reason I'm not on the December daily one is because I'm on the full year one. So you'll still see some stuff from me, hopefully, for December daily this year. I just won't be, sharing December daily for 6 months with you. It'll probably just be like November and December and maybe January. So if that makes sense. So yeah, I think it'll be like super, super awesome. There are a ton of really awesome people on the December Daily team. Some people who are even in our own Patreon group, like Shuin is on it. I feel like somebody else too. Oh, shame on me for not thinking of it. But the other cool thing about the December Daily team is it gives the Allie Edwards company, well, you know, Allie and her people, a chance to work with some different people, some different faces than anybody's used to seeing, and then potentially can lead to something more with some of the people depending on how it goes. So it's kind of like a trial run too, to see how that works. And I think there are a couple of international people on the team as well. So then that gives us a gauge for shipping times and all of that. So yeah, it's, you know, it's all that. Yes. So hopefully that answers that question. Yeah, last year I was really, really involved. It's crazy. I can't even believe that last year was last year. Like, like the level of involvement that I was allowed to have or invited to have, right? Just felt so surreal at the time. It still feels surreal even now, because like, it's, you know, I'm just me. like, yeah, it's crazy. So anyway, you guys, well, that's going to be it for me today. This is what we're doing. That's it. I'm going to take some photos. I'll get those uploaded at some point in the near future. And then I will be back again on Monday next week. And I think I'm going to do my last ampersand story. So I have my last one, which is about Izzy's first day of school. And then after that, I've got a couple more. I think I have 2 more, maybe 3 more paper person ones. And then this kit will be crushed as well. So that is that. All right, friends. Well, I will see you next week. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And some of you, I look forward to reading your stories tomorrow with Story Kit Crush. So we'll see those then. And other than that, that's it. So have a great week, you guys, and I will catch you all in the next video. Bye, friends.